In this video, I'll be solving here January 2022, Paper 2, Question 1. Part A, using a calculator or otherwise, find Part 1, the exact value of 8.9 plus 31.6 all over 0.75 multiplied by 5.4 for 1 mark. So I will type into my calculator here, open brackets, 8.9 plus 31.6 close brackets divided by open brackets 0.75 multiplied here by 5.4 close brackets. I will press equal and get 10. In part 2 here, they want us to find the value of 3.9 tan 18 degrees correct to 1 decimal place for 1 mark. Now, when you're doing this calculation on your calculator, just ensure that your calculator is in degrees mode. If it is in radians mode, you will get a different answer. So I will type here 3.9 tan 18, and I'm going to write out here the first 4 digits. So this is 1.267, and they want us here to approximate to 1 decimal place. So this is the first decimal place. Just draw a line here and look at the digit to the right. You could see that 6 is more than 5, it's 5 or more, so we will add 1 to 2 to make it 3. So therefore, this will be here 1.3 to 1 decimal place. Part B1, Ria is paid at a rate of $13.50 per hour. During a certain week, she worked 40 hours. How much did she earn that week for 1 mark? So I will take here the 40 hours she worked and multiply it here by the rate, which is $13.50 per hour, and I will get here $540. Part B2, Ria worked 4 weeks in the month of August and her gross earnings was $2,463.75. Her regular week comprised 40 hours and overtime was paid at 1.5 times the hourly rate. Showed that she worked 15 hours overtime in August. So we know here that Ria's regular week is 40 hours, and in part 1 here we saw that in 40 hours she will earn here $540. So therefore in 4 weeks her regular earnings here will be $540 multiplied by 4, and I'm gonna get here $2,160. Now to get her overtime earnings, we already have her gross earnings. So this is a combination of her regular wage as well as her overtime wage. And if I subtract the regular wage from the gross earnings, I'll be able to get the overtime wage. So Ria's overtime earnings in 4 weeks so I have here $2,463.75, and I'm going to subtract here 2,160. I will get here $303.75. So this here is our overtime earnings. Now the overtime rate here is 1.5 times the basic wage. And from part 1 here, we saw here that the basic rate here is $13.50. So I will multiply here by $13.50, and I'm getting here $20.25 per hour. So to calculate now how overtime hours worked, I will take here the overtime earnings of $303.75 and divide it here by the overtime rate, which would be here $20.25. And I'm getting here 15 hours. So we have shown here that Rhea worked 15 hours overtime in the month of August. So I'm going to write here QED. Part 3. In August, 20% of Rhea's gross earnings was deducted as tax. How much money does she have left after the deduction for 2 marks? So we know here that Rhea's gross earnings is $2,463.75. So I will write here that Rhea's income after deduction is equal to, we'll take her gross earnings of $2,463.75 and find 80% of it, because if she's been taxed 20%, it means that she's receiving here 80% of her gross earnings. So let's find 80% of it. So when I multiply this out on my calculator here, I'm getting here $1,971. Part 4. Rhea invested $219 of her earnings for 3 years at a rate of 4.5% simple interest. How much interest does she receive after 3 years? So 2 marks. So the formula for simple interest is equal to principal by rate by time divided by 100. So the simple interest is equal to the principal, which is $219, multiplied by the rate of 4.5% per annum, multiplied by the time of 3 years, divided here by 100. So the simple interest is equal to, now when you type in this into your calculator, please use a brackets in the numerator. You will get here $29.565. Now we need to round this off to 2 decimal places. So this is $29.57, and I'll just write here 2 dp.